Ademola Lookman, currently lighting up Serie A with Atlanta, is not only fast on the pitch but also fast when it comes to making money moves. From his club salary to brand deals and luxury assets, here's how the Super Eagle is stacking his millions. First, let's talk about his salary. Ademola Lookman reportedly earns around €2 million per year playing for Atlanta. That's about 2.2 million US dollars, or over 3.4 billion naira annually. Weekly, that's roughly 38,000 euros, which comes out to about 66 million naira every single week. Now let's add performance bonuses. For goals, assists, and match wins, he earns extra cash, estimated at around 200,000 to 400,000 euros per year. That's an additional 346 million to nearly 700 million naira just for doing what he does best. When Ademola Lookman steps off the pitch, he's still making moves, and his endorsement deals are proof that brands see him as more than just a baller. At the top of the list is Nike. Lookman has been rocking Nike boots for years, and that partnership isn't just for show. Industry insiders estimate that his deal with Nike brings in between $150,000 to $250,000 per year. That's roughly 235 million to 392 million naira annually. Not bad for just lacing up and showing out. But it doesn't stop there. Lookman also partners with a mix of lifestyle, fitness, and tech brands, especially on Instagram and TikTok, where he has a growing fan base. These sponsored posts and brand collaborations are estimated to earn him another $100,000 yearly, which is about 157 million naira. From sneakers to smartwatches, fitness drinks to streetwear, Ademola Lookman is becoming a go-to face for brands trying to tap into that perfect mix of football fame and Gen Z cool. So altogether, his endorsements are currently worth between $250,000 and $350,000 per year. That's approximately 392 million to 550 million naira annually. And with his growing influence in both European and African football circles, don't be surprised if we see that number hit $1 million a year real soon. Ademola Lookman may not be the flashiest footballer on social media, but when it comes to his cars, the man definitely appreciates comfort, performance, and a bit of luxury. His garage isn't overcrowded, but what's parked inside speaks volumes. First up is his Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe, a sleek, high-performance SUV that mixes power with class. This ride is a favorite among athletes for good reason. It turns heads without trying too hard. The GLE Coupe is valued at around $110,000, which is about 172,700,000 naira. It's his go-to vehicle when he's back home or rolling through European cities in style. Next is his Range Rover Sport, another solid flex in the football world. Known for its rugged elegance, this car balances everyday luxury with that off-road swagger. Lookman's edition is worth an estimated $120,000, translating to 188,400,000 naira. He's also been spotted in a BMW M4 competition, the kind of car that screams performance and precision. This sporty coupe costs around $95,000, or 149,150,000 naira, and is believed to be his choice for quick spins and laid-back city cruising. So in total, Ademola Lookman's car collection is estimated to be worth over $325,000, which equals approximately 510,250,000 naira. Ademola Lookman may keep a low profile off the pitch, but when it comes to where he lays his head, the man knows how to live well. His real estate moves are less about showing off and more about securing comfort, privacy, and long-term value. His main residence is located in Bergamo, Italy, where he plays for Atlanta. It's a contemporary luxury home with sleek architecture, open spaces, and a panoramic view of the serene Italian landscape. The property is estimated to be worth around $1 million, which equals approximately 1,570 million naira. It's his base during the season, elegant, secure, and perfectly suited for a top athlete. In the UK, where Lookman spent his earlier football years with clubs like Everton and Fulham, he's reported to own a townhouse in South London, valued at around $700,000, roughly 1,099 million naira. It's a smart asset in a prime location, doubling as both a home and a valuable piece of investment real estate. Back home in Nigeria, Ademola Lookman hasn't forgotten his roots. Sources close to his circle say he owns a newly built mansion in Lagos, tucked inside one of the city's high-end gated estates. This home, complete with a pool, gym, and prayer room, is valued at approximately $850,000, or 1,334,500,000 naira. Altogether, Ademola Lookman's real estate portfolio is worth over $2,550,000, which translates to about 3,995,500,000 naira. It's a quiet but clear reminder that while he's making moves on the pitch, he's also securing his future off it, with style and strategy. Ademola Lookman isn't one to drape himself in bling for the cameras, but don't get it twisted, the man appreciates the finer things. His style leans more toward understated elegance than flashy displays, and that includes his taste in jewelry and watches. When it comes to timepieces, Lookman keeps it classy. He's been spotted rocking a Rolex Submariner date in stainless steel, a timeless model known for its versatility and prestige. That watch alone is valued at around $15,000, or approximately 23,550,000 naira. He's also a fan of Audemars Piguet, particularly the Royal Oak offshore chronograph, a bold piece worn by ballers and billionaires alike. That watch runs about $55,000, translating to 86,350,000 naira. As for jewelry, Lookman's go-to pieces are custom diamond chains and bracelets. Nothing too loud, but definitely not cheap. A couple of his custom iced-out pieces, made by popular jewelers in London and Lagos, are estimated to cost a combined $30,000, which is around 47,100,000 naira. In total, Ademola Lookman's collection of watches and jewelry is worth more than $100,000, or about 157 million naira. It's a blend of elegance and quiet confidence, much like the way he plays on the pitch. Nothing over the top, just enough shine to remind you he's winning, both in football and in style. Ademola Lookman's fashion game is a perfect reflection of his on-pitch personality. Sharp, clean, and effortlessly cool. He's not the type to flood social media with designer labels, but make no mistake, the man knows how to dress. His closet reads like a blend of European streetwear, luxury tailoring, and premium athleisure. Think Balenciaga hoodies, off-white tracksuits, Essentials Fear of God tees, and Amiri denim, all staples for a young baller with global swagger. A typical outfit combo, designer hoodie, jeans, and sneakers, could easily run up to $2,000, which is about 3,140,000 naira. When it comes to shoes, Ademola doesn't play. His sneaker rotation includes Nike Dunks, Dior B23s, Yeezy Boosts, and Alexander McQueen platforms. On the luxury end, he's known to rock Louboutin spikes and Louis Vuitton trainers, with pairs ranging between $800–1,500, or roughly 1,256,000 to 2,355,000 naira. He also doesn't skip on tailored pieces. During events, brand campaigns, or fashion appearances, Lookman steps out in suits from elite European designers like Tom Ford and Squared 2, often costing upwards of $3,000, around 4,710,000 naira, per suit. According to insiders, his monthly spend on clothing and footwear floats between $4,000 to $6,000, which adds up to $48,000 to $72,000 per year, or approximately $75,360,000 to $113,040,000 naira annually. Ademola Lookman may not always be in the tabloids for flashy giveaways, but those close to him know, when it comes to giving back, the man does it from the heart, not the camera. He's been quietly active in supporting grassroots football in Nigeria, helping provide boots, jerseys, and training equipment to budding talents who look up to him. Several youth academies in Lagos and Ibadan have benefited from his behind-the-scenes donations, with some estimates suggesting he spent over $50,000, or about 78,500,000 naira, on local development alone. Beyond sports, Ademola also supports healthcare and education causes. He's known to cover school fees for students in underserved communities and has financed medical bills for fans and acquaintances facing emergencies. Acts of kindness that often go unreported but deeply appreciated. When it comes to friends and loved ones, Ademola is known for gifting big. From iPhones and designer sneakers to wristwatches and surprise cash gifts, he's generous without being loud. Close associates say he once surprised his childhood friend with a brand new Mercedes-Benz C-Class, worth around $55,000, or 86,350,000 naira, just to say thank you for always believing in him. He's also gifted luxury items like Rolex watches, PS5 consoles, and custom-made sneakers to teammates and friends. Gestures that, while not headline-grabbing, have built deep loyalty and admiration in his circle. All in, Ademola Lookman is believed to spend around $70,000 to $100,000 annually, roughly 110 million to 157 million naira, on charitable acts and heartfelt gifts. It's not for clout. It's just who he is, humble, generous, and grounded in gratitude. As of 2025, his total yearly spending is estimated to be about 3 billion naira and his net worth is about $3.5 million. Davido, the Nigerian music superstar, has built a diverse empire that contributes to his substantial annual income. His primary source of revenue comes from his music career, which includes earnings from album sales, streaming platforms, and live performances. He commands between 10 million naira and 40 million naira for local concerts and between $100,000 and $200,000 for international shows. In addition to his musical endeavors, Davido has secured lucrative endorsement deals with major brands, including Infinix and 1xBet. These partnerships significantly boost his income, with estimates suggesting that he earns over $1 million annually from endorsements alone. Furthermore, Davido's business ventures, such as his record label Davido Music Worldwide, DMW, investments in real estate, and other entrepreneurial activities, contribute to his wealth. These diversified income streams enhance his financial portfolio. Considering these various sources, Davido's estimated annual income is approximately $10 million, which equates to about 16,700 million naira. This figure underscores his status as one of Africa's wealthiest and most influential entertainers. Davido, one of Africa's biggest music exports, isn't just a master of hits. He's also a connoisseur of fine automobiles. His garage is less of a car collection and more of a showroom of opulence, packed with machines that scream power, style, and serious cash. At the top of the list is his Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a majestic SUV that oozes royalty. This isn't just a car, it's a moving palace, and it cost him over 620 million naira. Its interior is like a five-star lounge, and the smoothness of the ride is what you'd expect from a billionaire balling in comfort. But Davido didn't stop there. He added the Rolls-Royce Spectre, the first fully electric Rolls-Royce, to his collection. With futuristic design and ghost-like silence on the road, the Spectre sets him back around 750 million naira, making it one of the most expensive electric vehicles in Nigeria. Now, if speed and power had a child, it would be called the Lamborghini Aventador. This Italian masterpiece lives in Davido's garage and costs no less than 650 million naira. He's also the proud owner of a Lamborghini Huracan, a slightly smaller but equally wild supercar that roars to life and doesn't know how to whisper. This beauty cost him about 550 million naira. No luxury collection is complete without a Bentley Bentayga, and Davido owns one in grand style. Purchased during the peak of his musical success, the Bentayga is worth around 300 million naira and blends VIP luxury with solid performance. He also whips around in a Mercedes-Benz. It's rugged, elite, and worth about 280 million naira. Adding a touch of futuristic cool is Davido's Tesla Cybertruck. He reportedly snagged one for approximately 120 million naira, making it one of the flashiest and rarest vehicles in his lineup. Altogether, Davido's fleet cost him a total of 3,300 million naira. Davido isn't just investing in flashy cars and hit records. He's also big on real estate. The music star has secured a number of luxurious properties that reflect his status, taste, and strategic thinking when it comes to wealth building. One of his most talked about properties is his mansion in Banana Island, Lagos, arguably the most prestigious and expensive neighborhood in Nigeria. This palatial crib is designed with modern architecture, an elevator, a private swimming pool, and top-notch interiors. It's estimated to be worth over 2,500 million naira. Before Banana Island, he was already living large in Lekki, where he owns another luxurious home. This Lekki mansion, which he bought years ago, still stands as a beautiful and well-equipped property with spacious rooms and a clean aesthetic. It's worth approximately 400 million naira and has been featured several times in his music videos and Instagram posts. Davido also owns a vacation home in Atlanta, Georgia, USA, his second home city. This property is a stylish and comfortable space located in a prime neighborhood, showing that he's not just a star in Nigeria but also internationally. The Atlanta house is estimated to be worth about 450 million naira, and it's where he often stays whenever he's in the United States. In addition to these, Davido is rumored to have other real estate investments and properties that he keeps private, likely for family or business purposes. From luxury apartments to quiet retreats, he's made it clear that his money is working in more ways than one. When you add it all up, Davido's known real estate portfolio is worth over 3,350 million naira, and that's just the properties we know about. Davido's jewelry game is in a league of its own, loud, luxurious, and unapologetically extravagant. His collection isn't just about looking good. One of the loudest flexes in his jewelry stash is his Richard Mille watch, a masterpiece of craftsmanship and one of the rarest on the market. This particular piece is worth over 700 million naira, making it one of the most expensive celebrity-owned watches in Africa. When it comes to chains, Davido's collection is stacked with heavyweight Cuban links and custom pendants, all drenched in flawless diamonds. He's known to rock multiple pieces at once, and altogether, his chain collection is valued at around 500 million naira. Each piece tells a story, from his 30 BG pendant to exclusive icebox creations, crafted for maximum shine and presence. Speaking of icebox, Davido once walked into their store and left jaws dropping after he reportedly spent about 200 million naira in cash in a single day. But that wasn't even the most outrageous part. He also bought a custom diamond bag from Icebox that cost him a whopping 300 million naira, proving that for Davido, even a bag has to shine. Then there's the ultimate rich flex. He once copped a diamond-encrusted hand sanitizer for a staggering 150 million naira. Yes, you read that right. Hand sanitizer, but make it luxury. Beyond watches and chains, his collection includes rings, earrings, grills, bracelets, and all kinds of custom-made pieces, each worth millions on their own. Altogether, Davido's jewelry, accessories, and icebox splurges add up to over 1,900 million naira. It's not just a collection, it's a walking vault of shine, swagger, and success. Davido's fashion game is as loud and luxurious as his lifestyle. Whether he's performing on stage, attending high-profile events, or casually posting on Instagram, one thing is constant. He's always dripped in high-end designer wear and exclusive sneakers that cost serious money. When it comes to sneakers, Davido is a full-blown sneakerhead with a taste for the rarest and most expensive pairs. His closet is packed with limited edition kicks from brands like Nike, Dior, Off-White, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton. He's been spotted in sneakers that cost over 1 million naira per pair, and in many cases, he owns multiple colorways of the same design. Some of his rarest pairs are valued between 2 million naira and 5 million naira each. Altogether, his sneaker collection is estimated to be worth over 100 million naira. But his love for fashion doesn't stop at the feet. Davido's wardrobe is a rotating runway of top-tier designers like Gucci, Amiri, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada, Louis Vuitton, and more. He doesn't just wear these brands, he collects them. From custom jackets to logo-heavy tees, designer jeans, silk shirts, and fur coats, he spares no expense in keeping his style levels sky-high. A single outfit can easily cost 3 million naira or more, and he never repeats a fit when it matters. It's estimated that he spends over 200 million naira yearly just on clothes alone, not even counting accessories. Put together, Davido's spending on sneakers and clothing is easily worth over 300 million naira. Davido is not just generous with fans and the public. He's equally known for spoiling his friends and crew with mind-blowing gifts that would make anyone want to join his circle. His gifting culture is on a different level, and over the years, he has spent hundreds of millions of naira just making sure the people around him are living good. One of his most famous gifting moments was when he gave a diamond-studded 30 BG chain to each of his crew members. Each chain reportedly cost around 8 million naira, and with over 10 people rocking one, that gesture alone was worth more than 80 million naira. He also famously gifted his aide, Israel DMW, a brand new Toyota Venza worth about 12 million naira, and bought luxury watches and jewelry for several members of his team on different occasions. From Rolex watches to iPhones and designer drip, Davido doesn't hold back when it comes to making sure his guys are shining. In 2022, he gifted one of his cousins, Tunji Adeleke, a Rolex watch worth over 13 million naira, and not long after, he gifted his logistic manager, Israel, a brand new luxury watch and other expensive items that added up to several millions of naira. During music video shoots and celebrations, Davido often splashes millions covering bills, buying gifts, or randomly surprising friends with cash. He's been known to give out 1 million naira or more in cash gifts on the spot. Sometimes just for fun, sometimes as a reward for loyalty, and other times just because he can. In total, it's estimated that Davido has spent over 350 million naira on gifts for his friends and close associates. Davido is not just known for his music, luxury lifestyle, and global fame. He's also widely respected for his big heart and consistent acts of charity. Beyond the glitz and glam, he has a solid reputation for giving back to society, especially to the underprivileged and those in need. One of the most iconic moments in Davido's charitable journey happened in 2021 when he turned a birthday joke into a full-blown movement. He had asked his friends and fans to send him money as a playful birthday challenge, and to everyone's surprise, over 200 million naira poured into his account in just a few days. Instead of keeping the money, Davido added 50 million naira from his own pocket, rounding the total donation to 250 million naira, and then distributed it across orphanages in Nigeria. This single act made headlines across the country and beyond, showing the world that he walks the talk when it comes to giving back. In addition to that major move, Davido has also supported individuals with medical bills, school fees, and rent on several occasions. These random acts of kindness may not always make the news, but they've changed countless lives. Whether it's a fan in distress or a stranger in need, Davido often steps in quietly to offer support. Some of these gestures have been estimated to run into tens of millions of naira over the years. Through his foundation, he continues to push charitable initiatives, focusing mainly on children, education, and healthcare. He's even hinted at expanding his philanthropic work to a more structured level, with plans to empower more communities and vulnerable groups in the future. Altogether, Davido's known charitable efforts have been valued at over 300 million naira, and that number is still growing. Davido's total money spent on cars, real estate, charity, jewelry shoppings, and gifting to his friends is estimated at about 9,500 million naira. And as of 2025, Davido's net worth is said to be about $100 million, making him more richer